her whole demeanor changed on me. And I was like, you know, like in those vampire movies, you think you're talking to a human, and then you kind of get the feeling you're being watched, and then you blink your eyes, and then all of a sudden, all you see are fangs and your life leaving you. I want to preface this by saying, just because somebody, namely me in this case, doesn't do something doesn't mean I don't like what other people are doing. There are a number of reasons why someone is not doing something that's popular. Number one, you know, they walk to their own tune. Number two, sometimes there were things I wanted to do, but I didn't have the time to do it. I didn't want to put, my kids might have liked it, but I didn't really feel like doing it. And or vice versa. So if there was a little dissonance on that, I put it on the back burner thinking maybe we can get around to it next semester or next year. So a lot of these popular things, I might be interested in it, but I think it's either going to take up too much of my time, or I don't know. I don't think it'll benefit all of my kids. And right now I have to weigh, you know, the biggest bang for my time. And then also sometimes I think it's extra stuff, so nothing required, and so it's a luxury. You know, if we can, we will. So I'll get started with some of mine. While you're in the chat, feel free to, you know, punch in, you know, things that you've either done and you've stopped doing, or you never had any desire to do it, or you're thinking, well, maybe next year. Maybe if we have some more money, or once the baby's born, or once the kids are older, whatever, you know, insert your reason, but you're just not doing it, okay? Number one, co-ops. I don't do co-ops. I know co-ops are essential for a lot of people. That's how your child gets out to socialize. It might be a way for you as the parent to get out and socialize with other adults. For me, I tried one when I was only homeschooling my oldest son. My other two, one was in public kinder, and then the youngest was in preschool. And I was taught, and see, you know what? They were scoping me out. I was at the park. They were scoping me out, and because it was a group of kids, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they homeschool. They must. And so eventually one of the moms came, put her kid in the swing next to me, and we started talking, and she seemed really, really cool. But then she started, not from Texas, so I'm used to people being nosy, you know, asking you like, what church do you go to, or what does your husband do, or, you know, nosy little questions, fishing questions. So she started asking me, you know, these questions, and I was like, I feel like I'm being tested. And then, so apparently I answered one of the questions incorrectly, and she was like, oh, you know, there's so many other things around here that, you know, people can do and be interested in. And I kid you not, she, like when she started talking like that, she immediately looked like someone from Children of the Corn. Like her whole demeanor changed on me. And I was like, you know, like in those vampire movies, you think you're talking to a human, and then you kind of get the feeling you're being watched, and then you blink your eyes, and then all of a sudden, all you see are fangs and your life leaving you. So I was, oh my gosh, that was a bullet dodge. But my girlfriend had joined, and she did it for a semester, and it was very dogmatic. It was very time consuming. You know, depending on the co-op, you know, you have to devote a day or two of your time. You're either required to teach something or volunteer or just whatever. So just a lot of dogma, a lot of work, especially if your co-op is not organized, you don't get your finances straight, you know, a lot of that stuff can kind of blow back in your face. Now, there are successful co-ops. I've seen more unsuccessful or poorly run co-ops than I've seen successful ones. So that's just me. That's just me. I know there are some good ones out there, but just not in my neck of the woods. Let's see. I don't do homeschool only extracurriculars. Oh, we're about to get to that, Erin. Girl, you looking at my list. Pink Planner says co-ops are not our thing either. Yeah. You know, it's almost like you know how someone, you know, people rave about a certain kind of school, oh, that's the school to get in or whatever. And then, you know, people who are there and they're like, our teachers suck, you know, or you go to a school that gets overlooked, you know, might be a lower ranked school or whatever, or a Title IX school or whatever. But you might have, your child might have the most amazing teacher who gives her all. So you just don't know until you get in, and you just don't know. You just sometimes you have to try it on. But she tried me on when she went cold. Children of the Children of the Corn on me. I was like, oh, we out. All right. Co-ops are so much drama too. That's another thing. You know, it starts to get cliquish. You know how women are. They get really cliquish and petty. And, you know, some of those co-ops, I'm not going to say any, but they're on the west side in LA. You know, they start eyeballs looking at your husband. You know, it gets pretty Real Housewives after a while. All right, so those co-ops. So that's number one. So I'm going to get out of here. Almost 2 hours. And I'm going to have to break this video up into little clips and put it on YouTube, because nobody's watching a 2-hour video. So I'm going to I'll probably spend my weekend breaking this up. You guys had lots of great content. I love talking with you guys and hanging out with y'all. I really enjoy that. So I'm going to get out of here, take all these clothes off and the jewelry and the hair and all that, and get comfortable. So I love you guys. Don't forget your freebies. You got 2 of them. The daily homeschool checklist. Yes, still use that, even though I don't lesson plan. You need to. And your number of the day, which looks like this. Now, look, I make these guys. I usually make them about 2 hours before I go on live, which is why I'm sometimes late. But listen, I do that because I try to avoid burnout. So that's how I get down. So if I come on late, it's because I'm avoiding burnout. That's my excuse. But this is the number of day. This is for 3rd and 4th graders. I have it all the way up to algebra, but that's going to be some paid versions. But this is free. This is just something. Just print these out. Print a week's worth at a time, and then choose a 4-digit number, any digits. Can y'all see that on IG? And then work with your child. I'm going to make the instructions for this, but remember, I did this like 2 hours before I came on. I'll make the instructions to go with this, and then and I'll make an example page. Okay, so you'll have the instructions, and then you'll see me fill one out, and then that way you'll know how to do it. And then this is something, you know, you can give to your kids. They can work, you know, do it with them a couple of times, and then let them go on autopilot and do it. And then I do have it for like the kinder stage, but again, this one was just free. So I just pulled out. I only had time to make it for 1 or 2 grade levels. All right, so go get that. If you're on IG, mosey on over to my YouTube page and go to the live, the latest video, and the freebies will be there. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you guys. I love this tribe, and you definitely make it worth me going through all of this, the lights, the setup, and everything. I really appreciate y'all's support. So I'm out of here. Miles, you're late, baby. You're late, but that's okay. We're going to go. But mosey on over to my YouTube channel, and you can get your freebies there. Now, listen real quick. Because you are my diehards, I want y'all to have the freebies. So I'm only going to leave the freebies up for like a couple of days, maybe like 48 hours after the live, to give you time to get the freebie. And then I'm going to pull the link. So all the Johnny-come-latelys, they're going to miss out. So it's only for my diehards who come religiously every Friday at 4, whenever I get on. This is for y'all, okay? So just so y'all know, and I'll put in the community tabs. Y'all better come on and get your freebies before they're gone. All right? And now I'm gone. Love y'all. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, Miles, don't worry about it. Catch the playback, and yeah, just watch the playback and try to catch us next week. I think I'm going to do a bonus live next week. So you'll have another chance. But yeah, catch the playback on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out how to load the videos up on IG. But go get your freebie, okay? You got 2 freebies, all right? Peace out. Oh, am I still on? End.